Georgia, Wppo Tbilisi. From Georgia, Wppo Tbilisi. And from Slovakia, Martin Bekta. Your athletes in the men's up to 72 kilogram category, Group B.
So here we go, we're into day 5 of these European Powerlifting Championships in Tbilisi. 72 kilo final to begin. We have 11 in this, so it's the minimum amount needed for 2 groups. Here are the 5 in Group B. Wppo Tbilisi of Georgia. International debut for him, starting with 80. Valeriu Brulian of Moldova, a 100. Wppo Tbilisi of Georgia, 110. There is a theme, definitely, in Group B. Shmagi Bekragzi as well for the host nation. And Martin Matka of Slovakia. A run through our various record holders. And the one and only Bonnie Gustin of Malaysia with that Paris Paralympic pounding 232. Donato Telesca, he's come up in the world a bit since that next gen record. Mohamed Supi of Malaysia. We've got the Asia Oceania Championships next month, pretty much exactly a month away in Bangkok. Mark Swan, will be seeing him in Group A of this. He is the European record holder from this venue at the Tbilisi World Cup 2 years ago. Tomislav Moisiadis got onto the podium yesterday. He's moved up in weight category a bit since then. Just those Asia Oceania Championships coming up in a month's time, which should be quite something. The indication is, certainly the hinting has been, that might be actually a very, very big entry for that. May African Championships in Oran in Algeria. The Americas Championships have become a bit more of a floating occasion, but keep them peeled for details on that. When those championships are due to take place. And I'm afraid that's one of the sayings that we have in this part of the world that probably makes no sense for you. Keep an eye out for it, watch out for it. World Championships in Bahrain, that's still on the schedule for now for December. And games time as well. Commonwealth Games coming up in July, 60 nations involved in that. That will be in Glasgow. Be a World Cup in Mexico as well. The Paris South American Games. Valle de Por in Colombia in July, and the Asian Games as well in October in Nagoya. Here are our referees for this final. Sita Gyakio, Alessia Paruk, and Martin Chapler are our 3 referees for that. And just mentioning the World Championships for this year, that's due to be the 1st to the 10th of December in Bahrain, in Manama.
Technical officials, chief referee from Hungary, Sita Gyakio. Left side referee from Russia, Alessia Paruk. Right side referee from Slovakia, Martin Chapla. Technical controller from Spain, your video review officials from Korea, Eugene Lee. From representing Georgia, Miriam Delegani. Representing Jordan, Assam Al-Zobi. And technical delegate from Italy,
video review officials you see there. Lee Eugene, Mariam Devdaliani and Assam Al-Zubi. So these are the 5, and these are now the declared weights for the opening round in Group B of this men's 72 kilo final. And in Group A will go up to 195 for now. It's looking like with Mark Swan. That to be determined. Perhaps higher, actually. But in this Martin Batka of Slovakia, due to go the highest up to 120. Later on today, it's the final day of individual competition with the women's 67 kilo final. That's on at 11:20, so it's just about 2 hours time. And then the men's over 107 kilo final, the really big boys, that's underway at 2 o'clock Georgia time, 11 a.m. Central European time, 10 a.m. GMT. And this is this and tomorrow, the shortest of the days. In Tbilisi, action will run about 5 to 5.5 hours today. And then tomorrow for the team events, just about 3 hours. The men's team event and the mixed team events. Very good European Championships, 170 athletes competing here, and Donato Telesco giving us 2 European records yesterday. We've had a massive next-gen Legends European world record, so the standard remains high. Somewhat fewer number of athletes this year compared to last. Travel arrangements are not as easy at the moment than they usually are. As a result of that, we've only had something like 3 nations who've sent teams here outside of Europe. It's all massively appreciated. On the way then, the 72 kilo final.
Yeah. I only got one question, so is that all you got? You go big or small? Is that all you got? Yeah. I only got one question, so is that all you got? You go big or stronger? You push harder? Is that all you got? You climb higher, faster? So is that all you got? You put your best and the rest in, no resting. Is that all you got? So you a victor. I only got one question. So is that all you got? Yeah, look at you now. So is that all you got? Take a look at you now. So is that all you got? Look at you now. Is that all you got? Yeah, I only got one question. So is that all you got?
It's the men's 72 kilogram category Group B. And our competition begins in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Are you ready for some powerlifting? The bar is now loaded. For his first attempt, representing Georgia, Wppo Tbilisi.
So quite a few championship debutants in this Group B, and Wppo Tbilisi is the first of those. So 80 will be his first attempt, and that means everything he's going for here will be a lifetime best. 22 years old, going for a lift here of 80 to get the competition underway. There are a few who we have seen in World Cups, and actually quite a few World Cups, particularly in this part of the world. But most in this Group B are making their championship debut. I'll also say it's actually a very, very young group, to be honest. I think the oldest is only 30 years old. 80 kilos. Good lift, 3 white lights. And Tbilisi is on the way for Georgia. A nice lift of 80 kilos. Uncomplicated start for the young Georgian. Nobody in the next gen or rookie categories in this. There's one in the legends who will see deep into Group A, but that is the nicest way that we can start a group, really. So next up, another championship debutant. He has been in a few World Cups already. Competed in Sharm el-Sheikh 2 years ago at the World Cup there by the sea. He was 12th then and a silver medal in the Irish Invitational last year in Dublin. This year's one on in June in Cork. Championship debut for Burian. He's going for 90. His lifetime best is 100. Originally he was himself 90 instead. And that too is a good lift. 3 white lights for Burian. And, well, we've had a winner of the total lift coming out of Group B yesterday. A couple of medalists in addition. Get all your lifts in Group B, you've got a massive chance, especially with a field totaling 11. It's really, really big potential.
Representing Georgia, Wppo Tbilisi.
Continuing our run of new names with a most casual coach, Wppo Tbilisi, 110 his target. Competed in the World Cup here 2 years ago. He finished 17th, and that it is his championship debut. Will it be thumbs up for Wppo here? $110 his target here, and it is a lifetime best that he's going for. He's got that as well. 3 white lights. So this is a good start. The first 3 lifts have been pristine. We only have 15 lifts in this group and 18 in Group A. But this has been just, I think, what we all like to see. It's one of those things, actually, I remember having a conversation with somebody last night about a perception that some might have had when I was starting off in this about a decade ago, and that, okay, you've had a lot of misses, and that's down to the impairments, being disability sport, and actually it was more because a lot of athletes were pitching themselves too high and weren't giving themselves a solid foundation to begin. These days. A lot of athletes, particularly around this range, starting off with something very, very manageable. They're not going to go in, not going to wade in massively high. Of course, Donato Tedesco starts off with a European record yesterday, but that's him. He can do that. Starting off here with 115. Bakradze, again, this is his international debut. So everything he's going for here is a lifetime best, officially, irrespective of anything he might have done domestically. We don't get to hear about that. We know about this! 3 white lights, and it is a good lift for Bakradze. And he has got it in this 72 kilo final. 115. Great Georgian representation from the host nation in this final and overall at these European Championships. Good solid lift.
Representing Slovakia, Martin Batka.
So Martin Batka to round off. Now we have seen him compete in Cairo. He was 5th in the Next Gen World Championships last October. He finished 8th in the Beijing World Cup. He was 4th in the total lift. He finished 6th in the Pattaya World Cup 2 years ago. 120 is his target here, which is a decent place to start. 125 is lifetime best from the Next Gen World Championships. It's clean all the way. The first round, white lights all the way. Martin Batka, 3 white lights for him for Slovakia. And that's a lovely start to the competition. He's done well. His personal coach, certainly for the past couple of years, and definitely not the person on stage with him, Martin Chapler, very well known as international referee. Well involved in the coaching setup as well and getting the sport growing in his country. Wppo Tbilisi of Georgia. So he's looking to increase his lifetime best for 85. So actually Martin Batka is the only one who's not a championship debutant, and simply because he competed in the Next Gen World Championships, he wasn't in the elite. And since then, he has turned 20, so he's no longer a Next Gen athlete, which is a little bit of the curiosity of the dates. He turned 20 a few weeks after those World Championships in Paris. He didn't compete in the elites, the overall adult competition, if you like. So, round 2 we're at, and this is 85. So 85 it is for Tbilisi, the Georgian debutant. Got 80 in the opening round, and this will be another lifetime best. It's 3 white lights for Tbilisi. Very good, very successful, nice and clean, and all well pitched so far. Really well with it. Nice clean lift.
For his second attempt representing Moldova.
Continued his impressive run. It's very good. And we'll see if this continues now for Valeriu Buruian of Moldova, going here for 95. So his lifetime best being 100. This is 5 off it. So that's the press for 95, and that will be a good lift. 3 white lights for Burian. Well, now Mark Swan in Group A at the moment looking to start at 210. Potentially it won't be as high as that. It might be under 200, but in terms of the weights here, all the 5 in Group B can do is get as many of their lifts in and hopefully get all 3 in, and that would give them a bit of an advantage in the total lift going into Group A. Potential for medals there. No doubt about that.
Representing Georgia, Wppo Tbilisi.
Wppo Tbilisi of Georgia is next. 114 is his target. And this is moving up. So he lifted 110 at the World Cup here 2 years ago. He has matched his lifetime best in the opening round here and looking now to increase it by 4. Well, he got there eventually. Doesn't get it on the press.
Sequence.
Got stuck on the way. And it's no success for him, but it's a lifetime best attempt, so it's not meant to be easy. That is the first miss in this final. Fortunately, unsuccessful for him, and 4 added on to that lifetime best. Press going, and got a bit stuck as well.
Bars now loaded. For his second attempt representing Georgia, Wppo Tbilisi.
So for Georgia on his international debut, another lifetime best attempt coming for Wppo Tbilisi, going for 118. This to go within 2 kilos of our leader Martin Batka of Slovakia on this final day of individual competition. 2 more finals to come. Women's 67, men's over 107 finals today. Tbilisi at 118, that's 3 white lights for him. He's got it, very good. Well, in terms of international debutants, it's always difficult to know how they're going to do, as they've not been on the international circuit before. There's no lifetime best attached. We learn quickly how good they are. We're seeing how good he is. Very decent lifts. 115 and 118 done, and certainly suggestion he can go on from that. So Martin Batka coming now for Slovakia. 120 done this or 125. Big leaps after this into Group A. Still around to go in this. But the lowest opening round attempt in Group A at the moment being pitched 25 kilos heavier than the heaviest first round attempts here, 20 kilos beyond the heaviest second round attempt in Group B. So there's a bit of a gap, a bit of a divide right now between the 2 groups. Slovakia with a team of 2. Well, he was struggling quite a bit with that. He managed to get the press completed. Managed to hit the top ultimately, but they've all voted him down on that press. Lack of control. Had to fight to get it towards the top. Martin Bakker.
The #1 spot for the best lift for the men's 72-kilogram category Group B. On to round number 3. Looking at the scoreboard as we enter round number 3 for Group B, we have Martin Bakker from Slovakia in the #1 spot, and Georgia trails in 2nd and 3rd.
Well, he has had the miss, but he is our leader by 2, Martin Bakker. Shmagi Bukuladze in 2nd place, but it does pretty much end Bakker's interest in the total lift. He really struggled with it. Bakker, catch is Philly. 80 and 85 done, this for 90, so this to take a good step in the total lift. Increments of 5 on his international debut, and this will bring him up to 90 kilos. He's had a good competition so far. Be very encouraged with how he has done as we enter the final round. So this for 90 from Kachkachishvili. And that is 3 white lights. So he's got all of his marks in. That will do very nicely. He's the 2nd youngest in the field at the age of 22. Bachka 20 and turning 20 at the end of last year, so no longer a next gen, but that's decent lift. Nice technique from his 3 lifts.
For his 3rd attempt representing Moldova,
Valeriu Kororian of Moldova. And this to match his lifetime best of 100. He's at 90, he's at 95. Stay in 4th position on the total lift by 30, and only Bukuladze could overtake him, and actually would overtake him by a bit because of the distance ahead he is right now. That's 3 white lights. This is lovely. Kororian, he's successful. Finishes on a lift of 100. And he goes to 285 in the total lift. Nice controlled lifting by him, and from most of the competitors we've seen so far, a couple of, it's fair to say, unlucky attempts.
Georgia, Wppo
Tbilisi missed in the middle round at 114, but now he's going for 115 for Georgia. 5 above his lifetime best. So 115. He struggled with 114. He's managed to get that lift a little bit quicker. He did get one white light, but it's two against him in the press sequence, and the two side referees and also the right side referees voted him down on the stop sequence. So Wppo Tbilisi of Georgia has missed his two attempts to end the competition. He started with 110, which was good. He equaled his lifetime best. And I suppose sometimes it can be quite easy to be blasé about athletes getting a lifetime best to two. It is never easy. That's why it's a lifetime best. Wppo Tbilisi of Georgia. Bit of the supporting team there. 120 is what he's aiming for here, to get all of his lifts in. Tbilisi on his international debut, so he's hit two lifetime bests already. And that's for 120. He's enjoyed a really good international debut. There's no doubt about that. He's completed a set, 3 white lights for him. Well, this is really impressive. 120, he wraps up with 353 is his total lift. And he will lead for a good amount into a bit of the second round of Group A. If Mark Swan gets his first two in, he would be ahead at the end of the second round in the total lift. He'll be knocking around the 200 mark. This is still very, very good though from Tbilisi. He hits 120 after this man, Martin Batka. So he slots into second spot. Martin Batka getting 120 in the opening round, missing 125, going for 125 again. So the last lift of this Group B, he did struggle with this in the previous round. He got that a bit quicker. And now it's a good lift. It's 2-1 in his favor. The side referees voted for him, and the center referee voted down in the press, but the other two gave it to him. And Martin Batka has done very, very well indeed. 125, his best. Everybody got a lift in, and that was really nice to see. Very good to see. It's always somewhat misfortunate when you do see somebody fail to get all their lifts in, but everybody's successful at least once today, and quite a few successful 3 times. So Martin Batka leads for Slovakia on 125. Wppo Tbilisi of Georgia second on 120. And Wppo Tbilisi third for Georgia on 110. The total lift currently being led by Wppo Tbilisi of Georgia, 353. Now there are only 6 in Group A. He will be doing very well to get close to the medals, but maybe the potential's there. And Group A will begin in 13 minutes' time. There'll be a presentation of the sextet to come. That's on the way.
Attention coaches, 5 minutes remaining for changes to the first 10. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for the athlete's presentation for the men's up to 72 kilograms Attention coaches, no more changes to the first attempt.
Yeah. I only got one question, so is that all you got? You go big or stronger, you push harder, is that all you got? You climb higher, faster, so is that all you got? You put your best and the rest in, no resting, is that all you got? So you a victor, I only got one question, so is that all you got? Yeah, look at you now, so is that all you got? Take a look at you now, so is that all you got? Look at you now, is that all you got? Yeah, I only got one question, so is that all you got?
In our competition, the European record is 217 kilograms and the world record 232. We begin in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, Are you ready for some powerlifting? The bar is now loaded. For his first attempt representing Haas, Athanasios Vayanas.
So before we begin Group A, just a quick moment to remember Modu Gamo of the Gambia. He competed in 3 of the last 4 World Powerlifting Championships for the Gambia. The Bison, we saw him in the over 107 kilo category, coached by Haji Jama. He was Gambia's, for very many years, their lone international powerlifter. Died suddenly last week at the age of 38. So we remember him and our great sympathies to all his family and friends. He was a real character and is going to be very happy in future World Championships. That we won't see him that. Into Group A, Vagenas of Greece, going for 145. 9th in the last European Championship, 7th before that. He's been world and junior champion, and 135 is what he starts off with. That's a nice lift for Athanasios Vagenas of Greece. 135, nice lift. He has been the world and European junior champion right at the end of the last decade from Pansarikos at the MGS club. Athanasios starts well.
Andreas Hanopoulos.
And now to Cyprus, Andreas Karalambous, 5th in the Europeans in 2022, 4th in the World Cup here last year. And in the last 2 World Championships, he's finished 27th. But last year in Cairo, got all his lifts in when many didn't. Lifted very early in a 4-hour competition, 27th, but in the total lift he finished 7th. All things are possible. Karalambous here for Cyprus. So that to start, and that is going to be 3 white lights for him. Karalambous 143. It is a big lift of what we saw from Group B, and that has him out in front, and impressively so. Nicely done.
Sultan Kugokta.
So we move on, and this is our 3rd lifter in the opening round of Group A for Russia. Sultan Kugotov made his international debut at the World Championships in Cairo, and he finished 18th in that. He's 35 years old, 155 for the bearded Sultan. So 153 is his target. Got it, 3 white lights. He is away. Well, that starts well for him. And there has not yet been an opening attempt missed in the entire competition.
is now loaded. For his first attempt, representing us, Nicolas Gutanes.
Nikolaos Gutanes of Greece in the Legends competition. He turned 49 last month, and he's starting off with 157. Silver in the 2013 European Champions, bronze in 2015, and at 4 Paralympic Games, his best result in Athens in 2004 when he finished in 4th. 23rd of the most recent World Championships in Cairo. He was 4th in the 2010 Worlds in Kuala Lumpur and 5th before that in 2006. 157. We will zip through Group A pretty much as fast as Group B. So this for the lead, 157. Well, looking to get that done quickly. He only had 28 seconds left on the clock, but it's a good lift. Didn't snatch at it, got it right. 3 white lights, that was impressive. That was good. That has him pitching for a medal. Twice a European Championship medalist, but the most recent time was 2015. It's good and clean, nice amount of strength in doing so. So he's done a good job in that as we go to Turkey. Wppo Tbilisi. 175 is his target for Turkey. Silver in the last European Championships here in 2022, and silver here in the World Cup the following year. 7th in the Paralympic Games in Paris. No mark in the Sharm el-Sheikh World Cup 2 years ago, so that's one to watch out for. He may well feel he's learned a lot since then. We'll see. Wppo Tbilisi, here he comes for Turkey. And 175. They lifted 174 in claiming that silver medal here 4 years ago. He's moved on since. Missed his first 2 attempts at the World Championships. And that's his lifetime best. There he goes, Wppo Tbilisi. It's a good lift, it's 3 white lights. How well everybody's pitching themselves in the opening round here. That's solid, that is secure, that is a very nice looking lift. Concentration and a good effort puts him into the lead with 1 to go. But what a 1 to go.
Representing Great Britain, Mark Swan.
From Seaham in Durham for Great Britain. Very much the man to beat is Mark Swan. Ben Richards out with him. British coach. Well, he's the European champion. World bronze in Cairo in the best lift and the total lift. European record holder. 217 set here 2 years ago. Commonwealth Games in Birmingham, silver in the Paralympic Games in Paris. Mark Swan is going for 2:07 and a huge lead of 32. So 2:17 is his European record. This is 2:07. Mark Swan. He's such a powerful campaigner. And he has got that done. He leads by a long way. And he leads by a considerable margin. Fantastic. So he's set himself a very good start in the defense of his European title. Mark Swan with a belting lift. Whether it was by fault or by design, he came out to the old British Airways music. He is flying. 2:07. And needless to say, he won gold here in the Tbilisi World Cup 2 years ago when he set that European record. Britain have been a great supporter of World Cups here and around Dubai as well. Also at the most recent America's Open Championships, they sent a delegation. Athanasios Vagenis of Greece, 140 in this second round is his tally. A reminder in terms of the total lift, currently led 353 by Shmagi Bukuradze. It's 140 for Vagenis here, and he is 26 years old. Solid lift by Athanasios Vagenis. So that's a good one. 3 white lights for him. 140. Vagenis very, very, very impressive with that. Not been lifting internationally majorly of late, but he has been in regional competitions. The Hellenic Powerlifting Championships in Chaos, 157. He lifted. Still has a bit of a way to go to match that. Karalambos next to go for Cyprus. Well, a growing size team. They've claimed their first ever championship medal here through Wppo. That was brilliant to see. Karalambos, 147. So he would stay in 5th, but it would definitely help in terms of the total lift. By the way, in terms of how the City team grown brilliantly. Karalambos will hold that thought. Coming in now with just about a minute to go. 147. Going for a maximum, and he's got it. He has got it. Lovely lift of 147 for Karalambos, and all he can do is aim to get the next, and then see how well he can do in the total lift. And in terms of how busy it is with Cypriot lifters these days, the first Cypriot to make their international debut, Wppo, as mentioned, it was this decade, 2020, in Manchester. I could have sworn that they've been around forever. They haven't been.
Representing Russia,
only a year before the first event here. Sultan Kugatov of Russia. Here he comes, 158. Lifted 161 in Cairo at the World Championships. Started with 155. It's going a little shade under here, but 158 is just about the same range. So at 158. That is good. That is 3 white lights, and Kugatov is successful. He's done very, very well. It's a quality effort from him. It certainly puts him in line for medals. He is 4th right now, leaps up to 3rd, above Gutanis of Greece, who we see next, and also puts him in a strong position in the total lift. He leads this group in the total lift. He's 2nd overall, behind Madse, who we saw in the previous group. So Nikolaos Gutanis of Greece, 159. This to go back above into the medals again, and also improve his chances in the total lift. Only 2 on top of his first round attempt. Still lots of time on the side. In search of a 3rd European Championship medal. This would put him back into 3rd position. Big gap between 1st and 2nd. Big gap between 2nd and 3rd. There's a battle for bronze, definitely. There's a big battle on for the total lift medals. Gutanis, 159, 2 extra kilos on the bar that made a bit of a difference, but he got it! He got it! 2-1 in his favour. Centre referee voted him down on the press, but he's got it. Those extra 2 kilos made a bit of a difference, but he got there. No misses yet in Group A. The fight for the medals is firmly on. He did very well with it. That was very, very impressive. But how close is he to his limit? Kugatov certainly feels as if there's more that he can do. Gutanis will have to wait and see. He's going for a lifetime best here. Now, he's 32 kilos behind our leader, the champion from Great Britain, Mark Swan. He's adding 17 to the bar here. This is a lifetime best attempt by 2. 192 it is. A brilliant silver medal at the most recent European Championships 4 years ago. Remember, we go every 2 years from now on, and it is Turkey hosting the next one. They had a good spell on the beach at Mersin. Turkey. So 192 for a lifetime best. It would be a very impressive lifetime best.
No.
Hasn't got it. It's 2-1 against in the press sequence.
Still has one
Left
more
and
to
center
go. And as we
referees.
stand, Gold York is in
They might have a think about what they do.
overall at 175.
He added 17 onto the bar.
Orders, please, the bar to 2.
It's quite a hop
in
the 72 kilo final.
Rack height 7.
Vote from the right. This is
The
where it
bar
looks
is
the
now
tiniest.
for his second attempt.
That's the first miss
Great Britain
of this
Mark
trip.
Swan.
Mark Swan on the way for Great Britain. So he leads by a great amount. Commonwealth Games silver in Birmingham, certainly giving him a great platform. He had a super summer 4 years ago, took the European title since then. Paralympic silver, world championship bronze in Cairo, and European record also here 2 years ago. This is only 4 kilos off that, going for 213. And the lead over Europe is so great that probably the European title has been. But he wants more. 213 raised well. He led on 207, good enough for the gold surely at this stage. But we don't want to give you that. 213 he gets. He's getting closer to the European record. And he's on his way to gold. And he now leads the total lift with 1 lift to go. Just like that. Fantastic from Mark Swan, who's on his way to win again. And there's no doubt about that. Only 1 miss in this Group A, and he absolutely nailed that, got it all the way through. Brilliant lift. Commonwealth Games medals decided differently to most other competitions. 5 body weights combined as 1 for lightweight, and then the next 5 combined for heavyweight goes through the coefficient that we see for the team competitions usually. They're on tomorrow here. McGuinness for Greece, going for 145. So this to wrap up this competition. So he'd get all 3 lifts in if he achieves this. And in terms of the total lift, he would match Mark Swan, so behind him in the total lift in 2nd place. Even though he'd have 1 successful lift more, Mark Swan has been head and shoulders ahead of the rest so far. McGuinness 145. And he has it. So he has all of his lifts in 145. He is still a bit off his lifetime best, 12 behind that. But it's been a good morning for him. I should point out his lifetime best of 157 would only have him 1 place further up. It'd only be 2 kilos away from bronze. There's a few ifs and buts there. He's done well with that, though.
Bulls.
He's got all of his lifts in, and they've all looked good. Continuing in this final round, Andreas Karalambos of Cyprus, 149. So consistent so far, definitely. 143, 147, 149. Can he get the full sets? One of that. Punching through. And 149 is good. It's 2-1 in his favor. Voted down by a right side referee for the body sequence, but 2 wide lights. Karalambos successful, 149, and a total lift of 439, and he leads. Just kept it moving. Did enough.
Bar is now loaded. For his third attempt, representing Russia, Sultan Kugatov.
So, Sultan Kugatov angling for medals here, and this once more to climb up into the bronze medal position. This to match his lifetime best from the World Championships in Cairo, where he finished in 18th spot. He missed his last attempt, and so that had him down the pack in terms of the total lift. $161 to go into the bronze medal position. And he'd also hold a strong lead in the total lift. And if he gets this, then he would actually get a medal in the total lift. That would be guaranteed. If he gets the lift, hit the top, 161, 2 red lights. Press sequence from the left and the center referee, and he does not get it.
That's still 2 good lists for Russia.
He's in 4th, and he won't get a medal in the total lift. And a few words with the coach and a shrug. And away they go. It was on the press. Bit of a struggle for him. He was certainly topping out at that stage.
If this lift is successful, this will keep him at the 3rd spot.
So we know the medalists. Now it's all about the order. And Nikolaos Koutanets of Greece is the bronze medal winner. He has won the Legends competition. He's won the Legends total lift as well. If he gets this in the total lift, he will lead, and it will be at least silver for him. And it also means right now Karalambos and Mark Swan definitely finishing the medals. There's that dangerous word again. And Vagadas in 3rd on 420, tied with Mark Swan, is the one who is dangling right now.
1 minute remaining.
He gets this, he goes in front in the total lift. And for the first time since 2015, Gitanas picks up a European Championship medal. Made us come back after 6 years away last year, now that we have a Legends category, and I'm afraid that's beyond what he can do in the day, but he still gets the bronze medal. He misses out in the total lift. He does win the Legends competition at the age of 48. And not only that, Vagenas does pick up now his teammate a bronze medal in the total lift. That's guaranteed for Vagenas now. Mark Swan comes shortly. He has won, by the way, Mark Swan now. You'd probably work that out for yourself by this stage. He was so far out in front. He leads by about 40 kilos, and he's got a whopping effort to come. Gitanas got 157. Really had to battle to get 159. 162 was too much, but he didn't need it, as Kugatov had missed 161. Well, we're getting misses now. It does obviously end their chances in the total lift, but all the same. Umuk, likewise, didn't get his second attempt in at 192. That was a lifetime best attempt. Going again for 192. 175 has won him the silver medal, and that is 38 kilos behind Mark Swan. Umuk going for 192 again, which would be a lifetime best attempt by 2. It was silver 4 years ago. It is silver now for Uwe Umuk. And it's a lifetime best of 192. So, an extra achievement unlocked for this Turkish competitor. And funnily enough, he finishes 4th in the total lift, after being the first in Group A to be eliminated realistically from that race. Many have missed since then, but he claims the European silver medal once more. 192, and his total lift is 387.
The bar is now loaded. For his
He's had a good campaign.
representing Great Britain, Mark Swan.
European champion again. Mark Swan looks to break his European record by 1. 218 his target. He set the record of 217 here 2 years ago at the World Cup.
June 22, right here in Tbilisi, Georgia. And your record holder is Mark Swan, looking to break his own
So Swan,
record from Great Britain with
the back-to-back European champion, world bronze, Paralympic silver, Commonwealth Games silver, World Junior champion. Is there another European record coming? 218 it is. He has silver in the total lift already. If he gets this, he gets gold. He's the European champion again, and this to break his own European record of 218. He's pressed through well for it. He's got it! A new European record for Mark Swan. A very good, successful lift. A brilliant win in the end by 26 kilos. He
That's
wins
baby
the
food if
total
I've ever
lift
seen it.
by 199. That's domination.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're in for a treat this morning. It looks like we got a power
A fantastic
lift
effort from
underway.
Mark Swan. Originally, this was scheduled for the afternoon, which was his preference. He says he doesn't compete in the mornings.
Spot motors, please.
If he loved competing in the mornings, just guess what he could do. 220. He's going for another European record. He's looking to give us a show. He's already done that.
If this power lift is successful, ladies and gentlemen, we get to watch back-to-back European records broken. The bar is now loaded for his fourth power lift.
Mark Swan has had a tremendous morning.
Mark Swan.
And this to make it even more so.
Just beat his own
218 is new European record, adding one onto it, and this an added two for 220.
As of March 10th, 2026, his third attempt set the new current record.
Well, it's a busy year for him.
Kilograms.
Busy year for British competitors as well as the World Championships. Quite a few have qualified for the Commonwealth Games. Obviously, that makes it an ultra busy year. For those from Australia, Asia Oceania Championships on next month. Still got 2 minutes, lots of time.
For his
Well, here he is. He is well ready, Mark
Give
Swan.
loud for Great Britain's Mark Swan.
Well, he's turned it on this morning. He's got every single lift in. This does go towards the overall result as well. To make the victory even more golden. European record already in the bag, and this for a second one. And he built up well. 207 was considerably larger than anyone else.
1 minute remaining.
So, 220. New European record for Mark Swan. What a championship he's had again. He's the European champion again. Further crowns to go for this year. He's raised that one up well. Has he made it? Yes, he has! Yes, he has! 2 wide lines for Mark Swan. It's his second European record of the morning. His second European title.
Record lift for Mark
Just a perfect morning.
Of Great Britain.
What a lift, what a win, what a winner.
An exciting men's up to 72 kilogram category.
Swan takes the gold and he takes the total lift as well. Unbeatable. And no matter what angle you're viewing from, it looks good all the way. Got all 4 lifts in. European record broken twice. That was as dominant a win as we have seen all week at these European Championships. Mark Swan, the gold, 220. A new European record, Wppo of Turkey, the silver 192. Nikolaos Guntanas claims the most eagerly contested medal of the lot, the bronze, 159, with Sultan Kugadov of Russia fourth, 1 kilo back. And in terms of the total lifts, Swan wins that for Britain, 6-3-8. Look at that. Silver to Andreas Karalumbas of Greece, 439, and the bronze to Athanasios Vagenas of Greece, 420. Legends competition won by Kutanis as well. Best lift and total lift. Victory ceremony on the way. So, victory ceremony for this men's 72 kilo final. And it's Wppo Tbilisi of the hotels and preference here, the Hualings Hotel here by Lake Tbilisi, presented the medals, the bronze to Nikolaos Guntanas, who had stepped away from the sport for 6 years, but now there is a Legends category. He came to contest that, and he walks away with the bronze medal. Lifted 159, his first European medal since 2015. Wppo of Turkey takes the silver medal. A new lifetime best of 192. A couple of attempts at it. Finishes fourth in the total lift as well. He didn't get the middle one. Silver in the total lift to Karalambas of Cyprus. Bronze to Vagenis of Greece. And here is the total lift and main European Championship winner for Britain. Mark Swan breaks his European record twice. And he's got a whole load of goals to bring back with him to Durham. Gold for the European Championship, gold for the Open Championship as well, and he'll get 2 more golds for the total lift. He got everything, and a new European record at 220 as well for Mark Swan. It's a busy championship year for him, and it has started brilliantly. Gold for Britain and Mark Swan. Louise Sugden already achieving a European title. Harry Capel alongside. He's medalled gloriously this week, and Mark Swan, top of the pile for Great Britain. Another gold for them, who were Yumek second, Nikolaos Koutanis third in this 72-kilo final. And that was, just look at those marks, utter domination, especially when Yumek only cleared that 192 with a final attempt, having missed it earlier. Mark Swan has had the most wonderful time of it. Gold for Great Britain. I wouldn't go far if I were you. 22 minutes time, the women's 67-kilo final begins, and that's the last women's final of this week. Go nowhere.
Three, four,